You can talk about
this. Welcome back to Upper Michigan Today, everybody. We are talking about the state of the arts here in Marquette, specifically in Northern Michigan University, which is gearing up for its last musical of the academic season. Here to talk about it is Paul Truckey. So you've got Jesus Christ Superstar, a big rock musical hitting the stage in just a couple of days. So how's that looking? How's it going?
Fantastic. Yes. We have just been in the throes of our technical rehearsals. Long weekend with that because there's a lot of technical stuff going on in this show, but last night it looked absolutely fantastic. It's pretty mind-blowing, I have to say.
Really exciting. So for our viewers that are unfamiliar with the story of Jesus Christ Superstar, can you share a brief synopsis?
Yes, well, in a way, it's kind of a retelling of the passion of Jesus Christ, but it's from a human standpoint, and I think that's what makes the show very palatable. When it first came out, when it was first staged, it started as an original album, and then it was then staged back in the 1970s. There was some protest and criticism, how dare Jesus Christ Superstar, blasphemy and all that. But then when people went to see it, they realized it's the human story of Jesus taught, basically through the eyes of Judas and all of that. So it's, yeah, that's what it is.
So it's a non-secular story, but still seems like maybe it's fitting for Easter time? And to be like more accessible to families that maybe aren't necessarily like,
it is.
In the, I guess, churchgoers.
I wouldn't say it's a family show.
Okay.
Ours, I'm going to say, is, this is not a family production, the one that we're doing. So
I would PG-13?
Yeah, I would steer away from the little kids coming to this one because we have a few conceptual ideas in it that are a little bit possibly racy. So.
Good to know. Good to know. So how's it all unfolding on stage? How's it come together with the cast and the crew?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, our students are, once again, they're just amaze me every single day. The voices we have are incredible in this show. It's a very difficult show to do at the college level also because of the singing demands of the show. The original album was sung by rock and roll singers who were screaming it out. And then when you have to do it more than one time, that is very difficult. So, yeah, they're amazing. The technical aspects of the show are amazing. The entire crew has been terrific. So we're very, very, very excited about it. It's a big show on stage.
Now, I'm wondering, what's your favorite number in Jesus Christ Superstar? Or can you pick one?
Boy, it's really, really high. I love Simon Zealot's. Everything Mary sings, I love. And of course, Heaven on Their Minds is incredible. I mean, it's really hard at this point to even separate that anymore because anytime you're doing a project, you just fall in love with almost all of it.
Yeah.
There isn't any of it. I grew up on the album, of course, though, listening to it as a little kid all the time. My brother was always playing it, so I knew every single song, and I've always loved all of it.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've always wanted to play Herod in that show.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to
That
do
is a great one. I played Herod once.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, my
Years
gosh,
ago, I was
love
Herod.
that song.
Of all characters that I would play, but I did play Herod. And it's a great feature moment.
Yeah.
How are you making sure this show stays fresh and unique on the stage? I mean, you said you played a character in the show. So how are you interpreting it today in 2025?
Okay, well, this is the interesting part of this.
Okay.
I'm co-directing with my wife, Kelly Crawford Truckey. She's really the genius and the brains behind all of this, her conceptual ideas. She was looking at it and saying, okay, we're going to do Superstar. She just didn't want to do another, Mary wearing a sundress and Birkenstocks, as everybody does. And she grew up in Las Vegas. My wife is born and raised in Vegas. And she said, okay, wait a minute. She was running in the desert, right? And she's born up in the middle of the Mojave Desert. And she says, well, of course, there's the desert, and nobody should be living there, really. And it's dried up, and the river is dried up. The earth is cracking. There's no more monsoons. We're in a dystopian Las Vegas where it's now been deserted, and this guy comes around and makes things happen. So it's all based in that. So, and her real idea was when she was young, the Las Vegas sign graveyard that was there was just out in the middle of the desert at that time. All the old signs from all the casinos would just be thrown out there, and you could go out there and just hang around. Now it's a big tourist attraction where they've actually made it a place that you guide through and everything. But it was just that, and she used to go out and take pictures, and that was her conceptual idea. I wanted to take place in the Las Vegas sign graveyard.
Ooh, wow.
So forget Jesus of Nazareth. We're meeting Jesus of the Vegas Strip.
Yeah, pretty much.
So not the Strip, the Vegas Desert.
Yes, that is who you're going to meet.
Sounds like a really, really interesting show. I can't wait to hear more about it. We're going to take a commercial break, but we'll have the details of when you can check it out when we come back.